Spiritual Manthan.
Have you ever found yourself wondering why life has taken you on the exact path you're on right now? What if every step, every decision, every seemingly random event was all leading you to this very moment? It's a thought that nudges us toward introspection, making us look back at our lives, joining the dots of unrelated events to realize they all led us here. It's like piecing together a puzzle without knowing what the final image will be until it all fits. And this brings us to a captivating idea, the butterfly effect. It's more than just a scientific concept. It's a way of seeing the world, where every action and event is interconnected, weaving the fabric of our reality. The term butterfly effect may sound poetic, but it has deep roots in the work of Edward Lorenz, an American mathematician and meteorologist. In the 1960 ES, he discovered something that changed how we understand the universe. While working on weather prediction models, he made a tiny change. He rounded off a number. To his surprise, this minuscule alteration led to entirely different results. It was a revelation. Small actions could trigger huge changes. This idea of interconnectedness, where the smallest things matter, is at the core of the butterfly effect. The name butterfly effect itself is full of imagery. A butterfly flapping its wings in one part of the world might lead to a hurricane thousands of miles away. It's a poetic metaphor that beautifully illustrates how even the smallest actions can set off a chain reaction of events. Picture it for a second, a delicate butterfly, barely moving the air with its wings, but those ripples grow, merge, and shift the weather patterns on a global scale. It's a reminder that in life, no action is too small to be significant. But this idea isn't just confined to weather patterns or scientific theories. It's a lens through which we can view every aspect of our lives. The butterfly effect shows us that even the smallest choices can have far-reaching consequences. History is full of such moments. Take, for example, the American Revolutionary War. A simple decision made by a German colonel, Johann Rall, who chose to focus on a card game instead of reading a crucial message, led to a pivotal defeat. His oversight changed the course of the war, a reminder that history, like our lives, is shaped by small, seemingly insignificant moments that leave a lasting impact. Now, let's bring the butterfly effect into our own lives. Think about a time when you made a decision that seemed small, even trivial, but led to a chain of events that you could never have imagined. It could be something as simple as deciding to take a different route home, leading you to bump into an old friend, or choosing to attend a gathering where you met someone who later became an important part of your life. These little moments are like hidden threads, weaving together the tapestry of our experiences. For instance, perhaps you decided to take up a new hobby, let's say photography. It might have started as a way to pass the time, but through this new passion, you met new people, joined a community, and even found new opportunities. What began as a casual interest turned into a pivotal part of your life. This is the essence of the butterfly effect in our personal journeys. It teaches us that every action, no matter how small, can ripple outwards and shape our future in ways we might never predict. It's a humbling realization, reminding us that we're all part of a grand, interconnected story, where every choice matters. But what about the tough times, those challenges that seem to come out of nowhere and knock us off our path? The butterfly effect suggests that even these difficult moments have a role to play in our lives. Think about how storms in nature clear out the old, making space for new growth. In the same way, challenges often break down old patterns in our lives, forcing us to adapt and grow in new directions. At the time, these experiences can feel overwhelming, like a storm that just won't end. But when you look back, you might see that they pushed you towards something better. Imagine a time when you faced a major setback. Perhaps you lost a job or faced a rejection that felt devastating. In that moment, it may have felt like the end of the world. But looking back, maybe that loss led you to a new opportunity, one that was even better suited to your strengths and passions. It's like a river encountering a rock. It has to change direction. But that new path might lead to a beautiful waterfall or a serene lake. The butterfly effect reminds us that life's challenges aren't just obstacles, they're part of the journey that shapes who we become. The butterfly effect teaches us a profound lesson about embracing the unknown. Life rarely unfolds in a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and unexpected surprises. But what if these uncertainties weren't random? What if they were guiding us toward a greater purpose, one that we can't see in the moment, but can only understand in hindsight? It's like being in the middle of a maze. You don't know where each turn leads, but every step is taking you closer to the exit, even if you don't realize it yet. Think about how often life surprises you with unexpected events. Maybe you didn't get the promotion you wanted, but that led you to explore a side hustle that eventually turned into your passion. Or perhaps a chance encounter with a stranger gave you advice that shifted your perspective just when you needed it most. The butterfly effect suggests that these moments aren't just random. They're part of a larger pattern, a bigger story that's unfolding one step at a time. Embracing this idea can help us navigate uncertainty with a sense of curiosity and trust, knowing that even the unknown has a place in our journey. One of the most empowering aspects of the butterfly effect is its reminder that small choices matter. It shows us that even the tiniest actions can have a huge impact over time, like a pebble dropped into a pond, creating ripples that extend far beyond the initial splash. It's a simple yet powerful idea. Each choice we make, no matter how small, has the potential to shape our future. Think of a habit you've tried to develop, like reading for 10 minutes every night or taking a daily walk. At first, the impact seems negligible, but over weeks and months, those small, consistent actions add up, creating a positive shift in your mindset or health. It's like planting seeds. You don't see the results immediately, but with patience, those seeds can grow into a lush garden. This understanding gives us a sense of agency over our lives. By being mindful of our daily actions, we can steer our lives in a direction that aligns with our dreams. It's a reminder that even when we feel small or insignificant, our actions have power and can create waves that carry us toward a brighter future. The butterfly effect also invites us to rethink our approach to setbacks and failures. Instead of viewing them as the end of the road, we can start to see them as opportunities for growth and transformation. Imagine life as a story, with each setback as a plot twist that adds depth to the narrative. These twists might be confusing at the moment, but they often lead to character development and a richer storyline. Take a look at your own life story. What challenges have shaped you into who you are today? Maybe there was a time when you faced a major disappointment, perhaps a breakup, a job loss, or a failed venture. At that moment, it might have felt like a dead end. But over time, those experiences likely pushed you to grow in ways you never imagined, helping you build resilience, empathy, and strength. The butterfly effect teaches us to trust the process, to understand that even the painful moments are part of a larger plan that we can only fully appreciate with time. It's a mindset that helps us find meaning in adversity, turning every setback into a stepping stone. Understanding the butterfly effect doesn't mean we should just sit back and let life happen. On the contrary, it encourages us to live with intention, knowing that our choices matter. When we realize that even small decisions can ripple outwards, we gain a sense of responsibility for the path we're on. It's like being an artist, painting our lives with every brushstroke, knowing that each color and stroke contributes to the overall masterpiece. Imagine you're facing a decision. Maybe it's whether to reach out to an old friend, start a new project, or take a leap of faith in your career. The butterfly effect reminds us that even the smallest actions can set us on a new course, one that might open up opportunities we never expected. It's like planting seeds for the future through the choices we make today. By aligning our actions with our values, we can create a life that feels meaningful and purposeful. And while we can't control every outcome, we can focus on what's within our power, our choices, our actions, and our attitude, knowing that these will shape the story of our lives. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. What small decisions have led you to where you are now? It's a fascinating exercise, isn't it? Looking back, you might see that seemingly random moments, like meeting someone new or stumbling upon an opportunity, were actually pivotal turning points in your journey. They're like puzzle pieces that, when put together, reveal a bigger picture of how you've grown and changed over time. Think about those chance encounters or unexpected detours. Maybe you met a mentor at a conference you almost skipped, or perhaps a hobby you picked up during a difficult time turned into a passion that reshaped your career. It's amazing how life works in mysterious ways, weaving together events that seem disconnected at first. This is the essence of the butterfly effect in our personal stories. It teaches us to appreciate the journey, to see the beauty in how every choice, every experience, contributes to the person we've become. And it's a reminder that while we may not be able to predict the future, we have the power to shape it through our actions today, one decision at a time. So what does the butterfly effect teach us? It's a powerful reminder to value the present moment and the choices we make, knowing that they have the potential to shape our future in ways we might not immediately understand. It's like planting seeds in a garden. You don't see the flowers right away, but with time, they bloom. Embracing this mindset helps us find meaning in every twist and turn, even when life seems uncertain. Think of it as a journey where each step counts. Instead of being frustrated by setbacks or worrying about the unknown, we can trust that every experience has a purpose. It's about seeing the beauty in the unfolding story of our lives, where each moment, each decision contributes to a larger narrative that is uniquely ours. So, why not make those small positive choices today, knowing that they could be the butterfly's wings that create something wonderful in the future? As you navigate your path, remember that you have the power to shape your reality one choice at a time. And who knows? The best chapters of your story might be yet to come.